Hello, I'm Randy Lenz with Anden, and today we're at our Point Net manufacturing facility. All of the Anden products are made right here in Point Net, Wisconsin. I'm going to go through an overview of our model A210V1 Dehumidifier, its features, its benefits, installation, some troubleshooting, everything you should need to know about that product. Our A210V1, we actually were able to reduce the size down to our 130 pint cabinet. So the cabinet's basically 19.5 inches wide by 18.75 inches high and 30 inches long. So pretty compact unit. That unit is 210 pints a day at 80 degrees and 60% humidity. It's a great dehumidifier for drying rooms, cure rooms, mother, clone rooms, vegetation rooms, things like that. Even high-end hobbyists, this is a good one for a high-end hobbyist as well. Very nice, compact, easy-to-use unit. This unit is equipped with a Zeal ABEG blower, a German-engineered ECM blower to give us good efficiency. The benefits of that are, as the filter loads up with particles, or if you would add ductwork to the unit, the resistance will get high, and that fan will actually ramp itself up, move at a faster RPM, so we're constantly bringing in the right amount of air and getting as much water out of that air as possible. It moves 525 CFM, so we're moving a lot of air through that cabinet to deliver a lot of moist air to our coil so we can squeeze that out of the air. We also use a TXV in this model. The TXV gives us the benefit of having adjustable flow of refrigerant into the unit. So a lot of units use a capillary tube, which gives us a constant flow. It doesn't adjust as temperature and humidities adjust. The TXV will adjust the amount of refrigerant into the unit as the temperatures go up and down. Cooler air with less humidity needs less refrigerant, and hotter air with more humidity needs more refrigerant, and this will automatically adjust that refrigerant flow based on those conditions. It's 240 volts down to 208, so you can anything from 208 to 240, you can plug it in and let it go. It has a nice low amp draw of 7.1 amps, which gives us a 3.0 liter per kilowatt hour energy factor, which is also 6.3 pints per kilowatt. 118 pound cabinet weight. So nice unit, very good looking unit, easy to work with. Has an onboard control, so in this application, if you're going to have it somewhere, maybe on a shelf on a wall near in a smaller facility, or on a cart or on the floor, so if you're at the canopy height or maybe under a table, you may want to just use this onboard control. But we also include the model A210V1 Dehumidifier. It's in the box with it. We give you 30 feet of thermostat wire, so if you do have this up high or you want to run it at a distance, that we can have this dehumidifier controlling the unit and wired to the user interface. The wiring terminals are underneath. These little terminal blocks come off, so it makes it easy to wire up the thermostat wire and then plug it right back in. Again, if you're going to hang this very high up in the space, 10, 15 feet up, we don't want to take a humidity reading there. We want to know what's going on right at the plant canopy, right where it matters. On the back of this cover here, there's also our 800 number. Give us a call anytime when you're hooking a unit up, have any questions about the unit or its performance. There's diagnostic codes if anything goes wrong with the unit. It'll give you an E1 through an E8 diagnostic code, and it gives you a little brief explanation what that is. There's more information in the manual about that as well. This unit is equipped with a MERV 11 disposable 2-inch filter. MERV 11 is about all you really need in a grow facility to capture everything in the air that would affect the dehumidifier. This keeps the inside of the unit very clean. We recommend replacing this frequently, as often as every time you harvest a room, to keep this good and clean so we have good airflow through the unit. That's what we recommend. You can see on the inside, you see the blower first. This is a positive pressured cabinet unit, so the blower's on the inlet side of it. On a positive pressure cabinet, we don't need to have a drain trap assembly. So this unit comes with a fitting that'll screw into here. Use some thread tape on that to get a good seal. And then we send 10 feet of 3/4 inch drain tubing. So you would connect the drain tubing to that and have a good downward pitch towards the drain. No high spots. We want to get the water out of there as much as possible. You definitely don't want to run it up higher than the drain pan or the unit would back up inside of it. So plug on here and a good drain away. We also have in the unit hanging brackets. We have four hanging brackets and the screws to attach them. These brackets go up underneath of the unit. They hook up in and then attached to the front. This bracket can accept up to a 1/2 inch rod, so 1/4 inch, 3/8, or a 1/2 inch threaded rod with a nut and a washer on the bottom side and a nut and a washer on the top side. On the back side of this unit, we have a shipping retainer for the compressor. The shipping retainer should be removed. It will be noisy if you leave it on there. So there's a screw here and a screw there. Cut this zip tie off, remove that, and just throw it away. We also have a couple options for this unit too, accessories that you can purchase. We have a part number 5790 duct kit, so if this unit needs to be ducted for whatever reason, we have a duct kit available. It gives you a transition on the inlet and outlet to tie your ductwork to. And the nice thing about it is it has a door on it, so that we're going to have to get ductwork attached. We still got to get to the filter, so we put a little door, little knurled nut, that when we put on here, we can access the filter and get in, change the filter. And then on the outlet side, on the discharge side, we just have a little transition as well to get us to the regular duct. When installing the unit, we want to take into consideration where the inlet air is coming from and where the discharge air is going. So we want to make sure if you're hanging this unit that we are not having one unit blowing warm, dry air into another unit. We want to make sure that the air coming into the dehumidifier, coming in through that filter, is the wettest air in the space, so we can squeeze the moisture out of it. So don't have one unit pointing at another unit, keep them spaced out evenly. Don't have an air conditioner duct blowing cold air out of the supply register into the inlet. It doesn't do any good to have cold, dry air going into the dehumidifier. We want wet air going into the dehumidifier. When installing the unit, if possible, we want to make sure we can keep this side panel accessible. It gives us access to the drain if we have to do any drain maintenance on it, and all the electrical components that are inside of our unit. This unit that we would replace are right here. Behind the panel, you see all of our electronics right here. Very simple to repair this unit. We've got a couple fuses in the unit. We've got the contactor for the compressor. We've got the transformer, a capacitor for the compressor, circuit board. This is the fan relay, fan contactor, and that's really about it. This unit also is equipped with that cord, but that cord can be removed for hard wiring. If there's an application where that's required, you can easily unplug the spade terminals and then give them screw down terminals to bring in high voltage wire right to the unit for hard wiring with conduit. As peace of mind for our customers, Anden has a great 5-year warranty. Our dehumidifiers have a full 5-year warranty, bumper to bumper for the parts. Anything goes wrong in that 5 years, we're going to give you new parts at no charge. The refrigeration system, coil compressor, any of those components, if there's any problem with the sealed system in there, we'll work with our tech support team to diagnose it. And if we all diagnose that there is a sealed system failure, we give you a brand new unit in that 5-year warranty period. There is no repairing of that unit. We're going to replace the whole unit.